Alright guys, so here I'm building the frame of the coffee table. I'm building it's a 3 foot by 3 foot coffee table, and I got a little trigger happy with the chop saw that I got that I forgot to record when I was cutting the frame out. And what I did is I just cut it at 3 foot, and then I came back again and marked the angles out to cut a 45s on them. And here I'm just tacking everything together, making sure everything is square, welding all the corners, and then I'll rotate and do the next side. Here it is, rotating and doing the next side of the coffee table. Like I said, just doing a little bit of tacks, trying to hold everything in place so I can come back and weld everything. I had to do little spot weld tacks here to weld it because I don't know why this morning I was actually having a lot of trouble burning. I was burning through a lot, and even though I had the welder pretty low, it was still burning through quite a bit. So I had to do it this way. You'll see a few little holes right here that I had to come back and fill in. Just didn't want to cooperate this morning. I don't know what it was. It was acting weird, but it's one of them days. But I got it all done and got there, welded it. All right, guys. So basically, what I did now is after I did all the welding, I grinded all the welds off, made it real smooth, and then I got the legs already all cut out. And what I did, I just grinded all around it on both sides, and I'm gonna level it out. It's gonna go right there. You'll see. Alright, so here I'm trying to weld one of the legs that's going to be for this coffee table. Trying to square it up. If I thought about it earlier, really I should have got one of them little triangle magnets that are make everything nice and easy to square up. But this works out pretty good at the end, and I think this will do. It came out pretty good. Just tack a little bit, then I weld and adjust what I need to. Man, the little tacks, they work pretty good. They hold pretty good. And I just, like I said, I just square it up, tack it again. I'll do all four sides. Once I get all four sides all squared up, then I'll go ahead and start welding. Go ahead and weld all the sides and get this leg done already complete. Go ahead and then I'll go ahead and turn it around and get the next leg. Again, squaring up everything, making sure everything is good. It's not going to be perfect because I don't know if you can see, but I'm building this on my car hauler because this is the only thing that's pretty flat that I got, and everything else I need to build me a welding table. But man, the price of metal has been pretty high over here where I'm at, and it's just something I'm waiting on right now. I need to build me one for sure. It can make these projects a lot more square and a lot more easier instead of trying to level out the ground and using my trailer. My trailer has a little bit of a bow already. I guess whoever had it before me was loading up some pretty heavy stuff, but it still works for what I need. I'm trying to get me a gooseneck, but that's something for later on, hopefully. These legs, the whole table is going to be 16 inches high, and what I did is I subtracted the 2 inches from the frame of the table, the top frame. So I cut the legs at 14, and then with the frame will make it 16. And the only reason I got that measurement is because I just looked on Google. I just typed in the coffee table height, and it said that most of them are 16 to 18 inches high. So I wanted mine 16. And originally I was gonna weld a cap at the bottom with the nut that you have a screw where you can line it up, but it came out pretty square and pretty level on inside my house when I took it inside. So I ended up just capping it, and got some little the sticky sided little pads that you put so you don't scratch up your floor. I got some that I got to put on there once I get everything painted and everything done complete. This little MIG welder, man, I like it. It's been pretty awesome. It's everything. I really wanted a Miller 252, but then I started thinking, like, man, for the things that I want, this MIG welder is gonna be 14 gauge to 1/8. It's gonna be just a lot of thin little material. So I'm like, man, really, to be honest, I really don't need Miller 252, even though that's really what I really wanted to buy. And but this little Hobart, so Hobart 190, I got it at Tractor Supply. I think it was like 600 or 700, and it's been doing pretty good, and I have no problem with it at all. Here it is. I kind of forgot to record whenever I did the bottom section, if you can see, but all I did was just measure what it was. 32 inches on the inside to inside. So I cut some 1x1 square tubing with spacing every 8 inches, and I put three of them little uprights every 8 inches. I was gonna do a 5 at first, but I was like, man, it's gonna be a lot of cutting and welding, and probably would have looked better too, but it also would have made it a lot more heavier. So here I am, just trying to tack everything again. Once I get everything tacked up, I'll go ahead and start welding everything all the way around. Some of them were easy to slide around, and some of them were cut just a little too tight, but nothing little hammer can't fix. This is a good little way to make some extra money, man. The reason I was making this little coffee table is that dining table that I made. I posted it on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and I had a lot of people tell me that they wanted to buy one, and they had a few friends that told me they wanted a coffee table and some other little tables. So it's a good way to make some extra cash if you need some cash, man. You know, just add up all your cost of what it costs you to make it, all your time, all your materials that you use, and you know, just add a little bit extra just so you can make some money and go from there, man. And you never know, by the time you know it, you might have a lot of customers calling you they want different furniture or different stuff, you know, and it's a good way to make some extra cash. Here I am just welding all the way around. I always take pictures of all the progress that I do, and I'll post them on my Facebook. And like I said, a lot of people they hit me up, they like it, and it's you can make it unique, make it your own. You know, every time you build something, the way I always look at it is, most of the times I never even have no drawn plans or nothing, no ideas of what I'm gonna build. I just go one piece at a time and see what I come up with. But make it your own, you know. Just think of everything as a basic shape: squares and rectangles and triangles and cylinders. You know, that's the basics, and everything is made out of the basic shapes, and just go from there. recording the things I do. So it's been a good little while. Because I didn't want to do welding, man. I know here in these videos, most of my videos, I never have all the right equipment on, but please, man, if you can, just have your gloves on, have your long sleeves on, and everything. You need safety glasses. I usually never wear it, but I should know better, and I should have it on. I know it's just a matter of time before I learn the hard way, because I already know it's not a matter if I will, it's just a matter of when that I'm gonna learn the hard way to have all my equipment on. But here I am, just tacking everything along, making sure everything's nice and square where I want it to be. And then I come back and just go ahead and do the full welds. What projects have y'all made, man? Let me know what kind of projects y'all made that y'all sell, or that y'all like to make. What kind of stuff? I know a lot of barbecue pit makers out there, and I think I've watched just about every single video that's on YouTube of all the barbecue pits. And y'all make some nice pits out there. I like them. Here it is, all painted up. It's not complete yet. On the inside, I gotta put a little bit of tabs that I want to put in there that's gonna hold the wood down. This is gonna have a hole drilled out in the center. It's gonna screw from the bottom up to hold the wood in place. But it's Sunday and the hardware store is already closed, so I went ahead and just sanded everything down, used some mineral spirits to clean everything up, and then I sprayed it with gunmetal gray. But the only reason I was painted it already was just because it's gonna be a week before I get this done, because with this time change, by the time I get home from work, it's already dark, and I didn't want this thing rusting up or anything, surface rust or anything. So what I'm gonna have to do is just grind the parts where I'm gonna weld at, and retouch it up whenever I get done. But that's pretty much it, man. I like the way it came out, and like I said, next weekend hopefully I'll be able to do the rest of this video, and I'll show you how I do the wood. And what kind of wood would you use, man? That dining table that I made, I used 3/4 inch plywood, and I just sanded it real clean, and we'll use some wood stain and some polyurethane. But I want to thank y'all for watching.